But today, what are we covering?
We just want to look at practical applications of how do you walk spiritually, emotionally, physically in your marriage. But today we want to really focus on communications. Everybody likes to know how to talk to your mate without offending, hurting, how to connect with them. So, but it's interesting because there's different ways that we talk and communicate. So let's talk about those.
Sure. Basically, we see two different ways. There's people who are factually oriented. They talk mainly about the home, the discipline of the kids, what we're going to do tomorrow, what's for supper, how is your work today, and it's not very deep communication. It's just a matter of relating facts to each other and talking back and forth.
It's kind of like tasks, like what's for supper, who's going to drive the kids to school today, what are we going to do tomorrow. It's communicating. You're talking back and forth. But it's really not a connection thing. It's more task oriented and just talking, but not really relating heart to heart. Now, I'm a woman, and I like to have heart to heart, feelings, communications.
Yes.
And a lot of men like to express feelings also. But you have to learn how to talk, to share feelings. The task-oriented, work-related things come naturally because you have to get through the day. But you can share feelings. They can be positive feelings of how you feel accepted and approved and appreciated. And you need to share that with each other so that you feel validated and you feel safe and you feel secure in the relationship. But many times you also have negative emotions that need to be shared. Maybe you feel rejected or lonely or, just not approved of. And there needs to be a way to communicate those feelings to your mate to be heard and in a safe and an environment that makes you feel validated and whole as a person. So that's the kind of communications that we want to talk about.
So next time we're going to talk about that. We're going to try and illustrate and maybe demonstrate how do you do communications from the heart that will cause a person to feel safe. Because when we're safe, then we talk about facts, we can talk about the heart and be safe in either way. And we will feel validated, we'll feel loved, and it'll be a good thing because everybody needs to know how to communicate properly. So we'll quit at that time. We'll come back next time and talk about those two types again. And you might just, in the meantime, say to yourself, well, what am I, a factual-oriented person, or am I a heart person who likes to share from the heart all the time?
Yeah, it's interesting. What is your marriage? Are you both, is all you ever talk about is work? Or does one of you want that heart connection and the other one is just work involved? I mean, we need to come together and both, learn how to speak both ways so that everybody in the marriage relationship is fulfilled and happy.
So our website is www.mountaintopmarriages.org. We'll see you next time. And as always, we say to you,
Keep
keep
climbing.